New week, new me. Am I right? I'm not right. We escaped a twisted game. Did you know? I guess it's escape room, co op slop. They're trying to capitalize on the We Were Here sort of title. I guess so. It looks scary, but the lo fi, low poly, untextured 3D is not that appealing. Two players, one escape, trapped in a haunted manor. You'll need to talk, trust, and work together to make it out alive. Came out on the 24th of October from Deluded Games, self published. Honestly, a great title for a game developer. There is a demo, they want 650 for it, and the rules are simple escape or stay forever. You just can't turn the computer off. Yeah, I don't know about this chunky, low effort 3D, but there it is. You're exploring a haunted manor. Who's Scooby and who's Doo? Speak up, work together. You'll never see the full picture alone. Half the clues are yours, the rest belong to your partner. A full built in 3D voice chat. Please note the escape can only be played co op. I wonder how many copies this will actually move. Are there that many co op players out there into this? Well, first of all, they got to discover it, and that's the major hurdle. To which I'm doing the Lord's work. You are never alone. I am always alone. What are you talking about? Easy to join, hard to escape. Nice. Online co op, two players only, two perspective, unique roles, built in 3D voice chat, a puzzle mix of 15 handcrafted challenges. That's it. And multiple endings. Escape now if you can. It may contain violent content depending on how pissed off you get off your co op partner. I'm good. Darkenstein 3D. Is it though? What are you? You look like you're a Viking of some kind. Okay, here's a throwback. You have actual 3D models, but you have pixelated textures on the environment art. I don't know, bro. The UI is okay, I guess. Okay, but pretty shit simple. Uh-oh, swastikas in 2025. What are we doing? But we're killing the Nazis, right? I mean, I'm always down to kill some Nazis, but I would rather play the latest and greatest Wolfenstein games from Bethesda. Machine games, I should say. A retro shooter inspired by classics like Wolfenstein and Doom. So, again, probably a 50-year-old developer trying to capitalize on nostalgia. Think of it as a tribute, a love letter to the games that defined a generation. With a few modern touches of my own. Oh. It's tough, fast, and demands skill, just the way those old school shooters did. Did they really? Did they? I don't know. Came out on the 21st of October from Raoye, published by Microprose Software. Congrats, Raoye, on getting that fat publishing deal. It's free. Why? On the soundtrack is 1170. Huh? A 13 bucks normally. Bullet dodging retro first person shooter set deep behind enemy lines. You're the hobo guy, not the Doom guy or the Wolfenstein guy. You're the hobo guy, a furious American drifter lost in enemy territory, armed with nothing but a shotgun and pure vengeance. It's 1940s Germany, and though you're outnumbered and outgunned, you won't back down. This isn't about justice, it's personal. Rescue your dog. So you're a homeless John Wick in 19... Okay, I mean, hey, it's imagination, bro. It's creativity. What do we want here? And it's free, I guess. Old school gunplay. It's raw gunplay. Progressive levels, 13 handcrafted levels that steadily raise the stakes. There's a dynamic campaign. You don't fight alone. A vicious rat companion joins the bloodbath, lunging at enemies and sowing chaos in close quarters. Combine him with grenades and mines for maximum destruction. There's bloody visuals, MTX free, no microtransactions, no battle passes, no currencies, just one complete standalone retro first-person shooter for free. What? Why? Developed solo. Congrats, bro. Here's your appeal to emotion. Built over 4 years by a single developer. You'll find love someday. Rawe. Darkenstein 3D is a passion project that turned full campaign. It's hard, it's funny, it's handcrafted, kind of like my pee-pee. And it's packed with hours of replayable carnage. Lots of blood, enemy gibs or jibs, depending. It's jibs, honestly, because this comes from giblets. But people will say gibs. Whatever. Is it gifs or gifs? Depictions of World War II symbology. Let's be real. Swastikas. That's the swastikas, bro. I mean, and like I said, I'm down on free-to-play games because I just can't trust them. But Microprose Software lends a lot of name value to this. I think it's worth taking a look. I'll take a look. Yeah. Werewolves Revenge. Okay, what in the Fortnite knockoff template asset packages? Oh, it is werewolf. Okay. It's that party game where somebody's a werewolf and you got to close your eyes and then the werewolf can infect other people. Looks like a machine helped generate this artwork. You get a bunch of different roles. Look at all the anime avatars in the chat. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I want to be the jailer. Detain at night. Detain a player, making them untargetable and allowing you to meet them during the night. The thing is you need 12 people to play a decent game of werewolf, at least. I played it in a couple of rooms full of 30-ish people. Super fun in real life, like in person. But over the computer, I don't know. A first person social deduction game where deception, strategy, and manipulation are your greatest weapons. Came out on the 22nd of October from a Studio Serene, self published. It's free, but is it? Welcome to Werewolf's Revenge, a first-person social deduction game. Yep. And I think the 3D interface strips away and abstracts away too much of the interpersonal sitting there in a room, paranoid, and trying to lie to the faces of your friends or associates or colleagues or whoever you're playing the game with. That's just my personal opinion. This is always going to be an inferior version, in the same way that computer role playing games are always going to be an inferior version to tabletop role playing games. That's just how it is. They just confine the space, and there's nothing you can do about it. 101 roles in the standard set, 5 factions, customize yourself. So, how do they monetize? With cosmetics? Explore a multitude of detailed and atmospheric locations, blah, blah, blah. Character arts are currently using AI generated images as placeholders. Uh huh. Well, it's free, so I guess, you can't shit on them for charging you money for that, but kind of weird. And I kind of called it, and they will never change. Believe me, if the game picks up, they're never going to. Why would they? It's done. It's done with the AI. Town of Salem, probably a superior product. There are a bunch of other social deduction games out there that I would rather play over this if I ever bothered to play any of them. Well, there you go. Hidden cats in Spooky Village. Whoa, where are the cats? I can't see any. My eyes are so blurry. I didn't sleep well last night, but I ain't finding any hidden cats in this picture. But it's a half coloring, half hidden object game, and there's a bunch of them on Steam, and it's always about the cats. Is it always the same studio, though, or is it just a bunch of developers leveraging this? Because this is a very easy thing to do in your game development toolkit. You put down some artwork, you assign some collision volumes inside wherever the player clicks, it will trigger that there's a cat there or not, and then it will change the artwork based on whether the click was successful. And it's very straightforward stuff. Bring light to the darkness as you color each scene by finding 1,201 hidden objects across 12 levels in the spooky village. Discover heroic feline hunters of spooky creatures, collect special cards, unlock bonus levels, and explore haunting yet cozy locations filled with mystery and charm. Came out on the 23rd of October from Nuke Arts Studio, self-published. They want $6.50 for it. I guess it's reasonable if you're into this kind of thing. Give this game to your mom. Help her with her declining mental faculties. I'm sure it'll be fine. Dynamic sound effects. Wow. 200 cats to find, 12 special cats, 20 city people, and then there's 11 bonus levels with some accessibility modes. Oh, came from Brazil? Is that where Nuke Arts are? Trademark is pending registration in Brazil. Interesting. Well, congratulations, Nuke Arts, on making it. I guess these make money somehow. Maybe I should make one. My Peephole Hotel Harborview. Hello, I'm here to check in. No way that they already made a game like Am I Human? No way there's already a copy of that. I guess that's how fast and easy it is to make these things, is try to figure out if the people coming to your place are antagonists or protagonists. Yeah. One room, one hole, one judgment. Sounds like a bad Friday night. Watch the guests through your peephole, inspect their documents, dial the telephone, and judge who's normal and who's not. Yeah. Isn't that great? When did Am I Human come out? I'm pretty sure that's the title of the game. It's where people come to your house, knock on the door, and then they want shelter, and then you got to figure out if they're aliens or not. That just came out like yesterday, and they've already got a copy. People, things move fast, If you're not paying attention, you might just lose your way. Do your job properly to avoid the demon's punishment. Came out on the 23rd of October from Limeless Studio, self-published. There is a demo. They want 780 for it. Your manager isn't human. He's a demon. Now you're trapped in a suffocating office, forced to work as a receptionist. The job description, you just gotta see if these people are real or not. She's not. Just turn her away right away. She's wearing those cat ear headphones and she's got pink hair. She's bad news, bro. Keep the door locked. Every choice you make is judged. A demon holds a trial after each one. My People is a linear psychological horror game that offers a good hour to 2 hours of unique immersive experience inspired by Papers, Please. Were you really? Come on now. But then again, if you think you've got a great idea and start developing it, there's a good chance that at least 5 or 6 other people have the exact same idea and are racing you to the finish line. That's the hardest lesson I learned as an indie game developer. Every idea that I came up with, I have a sheaf of them, just a stack in the trunk. Every single one has been developed by someone else independently without knowing that I was working on it. Even some of the more unique ones that I thought would be gangbusters, world beaters. No, no. There's no new ideas. There's just poor executions. Welcome to the dark place. Oh God, what is this? This isn't even pixel art. It's just crap art with a heavy pixel filter on it. And it's like a choose your own adventure hypertext sort of thing? The Train is the Only Escape came out on the 24th of October from Zcares, self-published. It's free. I would hope so. The Dark Place. You are lost in a nightmare playground of ideas. This is an expansive auditory feast of tragedy and terror. You must find a way out. Text-based auditory nightmare. The Dark Place finds us all. Welcome to the Dark Place describes grotesque situations and deaths through text and audio. There are descriptions of suicide and self-harm. Another developer projection. I don't know, bro. I guess get help. Don't make video games. Talk to a therapist. Necro Siege. Okay. You tired of playing all those other super high quality zombie shooters? Well, I made one that's just kind of okay. Finally got enough asset packs to make the zombie game of my dreams. You can't complain about zombie AI because, well, that's all you get with these things. Monsters that appear and run towards you. Bore me harder. Necro Siege is a first-person action horror shooter in a world where humanity is on the brink of extinction as otherworldly abominations rise from the shadows. Journey through forsaken realms, confronting zombies, demons, and other nightmares in a desperate fight against the end of all things. Hear the angels sing. This is the end of all things. Came out on the 11th of October from Crypsis Syndicate, self-published. They want $1.30 for it. Well, that's reasonable, but please read before purchasing. What? Due to changes in my professional commitments, I'm no longer able to continue active development on the project. And because of this, I'm currently looking for someone to take over development and ownership of the game. If a suitable developer or publisher isn't found, this game will be removed from sale on or before October 28th, 2025. In the meantime, I've set the price to the lowest Steam allows. That's not the lowest Steam allows. I've seen games that are like 30 cents. So what are you talking about? So if you've been considering picking it up or want to preserve it in your library, now's the time. Nobody's been thinking that. What are you talking about? The game will remain fully playable for all existing owners. If NecroSiege ever returns to development or sale in the future, everyone who already owns it will retain access. Your copy will remain valid regardless of any future ownership or publishing changes. Again, not something you can promise. A new publisher could deactivate all the keys. They 100% can. At any moment, any developer on Steam, any product you think you own, they can decide to deactivate your key. Don't get it twisted. This isn't the way I'd hoped to close this chapter, but I'm deeply grateful to everyone who supported the game, from early testers to players who fought through the siege and shared their feedback. You helped to bring this world to life, and I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you for being part of this journey. Morgan. Morgan. Wait, like what? Are you going to prison? Are you joining the Navy? Like what? You're not going to be near any computers after October 28th, 2025? What the? Can't work on it on the evenings and weekends? They just want to give up and run away. And believe me, after your first year of indie game development, those thoughts come daily. They do. Welcome to NecroSiege, blah, 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 dark dystopian nightmare, a game that's dead and defunct. I don't even know why I'm bothering here. Solo dev passion project. I guess you lost the passion. Love for intense survival games in community-driven development, the biggest train wreck of them all. This game may include content that's unsuitable for all ages and unsuitable for viewing in a work environment. Yeah, well, I guess you won't be viewing this at your new job. Crypsis. Well, good luck. Hellbreath USA. What in the throwback is this? Goodness gracious. Someone played Diablo and Ultima Online once and decided to make a love child of it. Or this was some super popular game in the late 90s and it's now been brought back. Hellbreath USA brings relentless action and strategic warfare as Elvine and Arisden battle for supremacy. Engage in massive player versus player, conquer towns, hunt rare monsters, and customize your hero with powerful spells and gear. Forge alliances, claim treasures, and leave your mark on the battlefield. Came out on the 15th of May from Hellbreath USA, self-published. They're all in. It's free and requires independent developer Hellbreath USA account. A classic 2D fantasy, massively multiplayer online role-playing game that immerses players in a world of epic battles, diverse characters, and strategic gameplay. Choose your path as a warrior or mage, customize your characters, blah, blah, blah. This is wild. Like, did someone resurrect a game, or did they actually make a game with this late 90s aesthetic? And it's free? I don't know about any of this. Like, why would anyone want to play this in 2025? It just shocks me. The gameplay would have to be mind-blowing. In Hellbreath, mature content includes fantasy violence depicted through acts with monsters, or through combat with monsters, faction battles, and PvP. There are no depictions of sexual acts, sexual assault, drug or alcohol abuse, or self-harm. So why mention it? Is this just to turn away 99% of the gamers on Steam? No sexual assault, no sale, bro. I'm sorry, I'm fighting the good fight against Visa and MasterCard who want to prevent me from purchasing my Rape Your Sister video games. Get the fuck out of here. The game focuses on strategic warfare and character progression in a fantasy setting. Okay, this is just weird. I don't know. MU Dark Epoch. Yeah, that last game seemed like a game. This is another one. It's the exact same thing. It's like 10 years later because they've got full 3D instead of 2D sprites. And what is this cancerous UI? This was probably a mobile game from China or something, and they just ported it, shoved it up on Steam. Gross. MU Dark Epoch is a fantasy, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, mobile game. Shouldn't that be an MMORPG then? I don't know. That combines high-quality, fast-paced gameplay and innovative features. Innovative? What? As the best MU installment in the series by far, oh, it's a series? It offers impressive dynamic costumes and stunning graphic performance. Log in now and win the Archangel set. Came out on the 16th of October. No, it didn't. From 37 games self-published, it's free, in heavy air quotes there. Iconic classes, epic battles, free trade, high drop rate, away from keyboard leveling. Oh, the game plays itself. And a classic experience, crafted with the highest standards. You're kidding me. I look at this screenshot and I think this is crafted with the hope of landing a few whales so that you can buy another yacht in the, whatever, the South China Sea. Fuck off. Stellar Reach. All right. Well, we gotten away from the weird MMORPGs, and now we're into the 4X interstellar trade and combat games. Again, you got to question why you would play this over the other superior versions, but maybe the gameplay is incredible. Stellar Reach is a 4X sci-fi strategy game. So let's see if I can remember again. Expand, exterminate, explore, uh, 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 I don't know, exsanguinate, fuck, whatever it is, where you control a faction vying for dominance across a hostile galactic frontier. Guide your empire through conquest, prosperity, or industrial power as you advance through 6 distinct tech trees and forge your path to victory. I remember purchasing, I think it was what the heck is it called? Sword of the Stars. That's an older one now. It must have been early 2000s, around there. And it's the exact same thing as this. And being excited to play it and then playing it for like a half an hour and then never getting into it ever again. And there's a bunch of games like this that I just wouldn't like. Again, we talked about the Stellaris. Stellaris is the ultimate expression of this type of design. And if I'm not into Stellaris, I should be, because Master of Orion, it was actually Master of Orion 2. That was the first game that made me sit at my computer, not eating, not showering, not changing my clothes, not going outside for like a week at a time. It's one of the few games. That and Minecraft. I think in my long gaming history, those are the two that only ever fully captivated me to that degree, where I just didn't want to get away from the computer and just wanted to play the games. And since then, I've never been captivated by a 4X space game like that. Anyways, guide your empire through conquest, prosperity, blah, blah, blah. Did I read that already? Sure. 22nd of October was the release from Stelias. Stelias. And there is a demo. They want $26 for it. And yeah, it's everything I was just talking about. They've got fleet command, faction management, industrial development, economic development, technical mastery. Your faction will advance simultaneously through 6 distinct tech trees. Okay, that's exciting. Harness and exploit resources. You'll discover 13 unique resources, not 13. That's all you found in the galaxy? There's 3 distinct paths to victory: conquest, prosperity, or industry. Yeah, I'm good. Congrats on publishing, though. I'm sure this was a labor of love. Unfortunately, I don't love it. Splintered. Oh, here's a super throwback. This probably, again, another 50-year-old developer wanting to recapture the Ultima days. I mean, I would rather replay the classic Ultimas than something like this, but hey, this might be your whole cup of tea and a waffle on the side with syrup. A unique role-playing game. It's not, bro. This was all we had in the late 80s, where the villain randomizes the world with each defeat. Oh, is it roguelike? Start with the classic role-playing game experience, then delve into shifting worlds where the overworld items and enemies shuffle, creating new challenges. Conquer these worlds to unravel the story and make your way to the final showdown. Came out on the 23rd of October from Dotmake Studios. That's familiar. Self-published. There's a demo. They want $13 for it. And yeah, it's your Final Fantasy Ultima sort of situation. Classic turn-based combat, level up, mix and match equipment, dozens of enemies, hunt them down, adapt to a randomized world, conquer challenges, level up to earn some spells, 8-bit retro stylized art, because that's all we could manage. Customize your favorite game modes, unravel a story, seamless in-game help features, and endlessly randomized seeds. Everything I've been running away from as fast as I possibly can since I was 8 years old. For God's sakes, help me! No, that is the game title. That is not a cry for help. I'm good. Trust me, as long as I'm here, it's proof of life, and I will never kill myself. I don't know what this is about, though. Everybody has bad days. It's this little wooden figure getting crushed by a gavel or something. For God's sakes, help him is a tiny, surreal first-person art game. It's in quotes, and that's them putting the quotes, not me. About what it's like. About what's like. Your goal is singular and simple. Try to help him however you can, if you can. It's a tall order considering you're both in a blank void, and he's being crushed over and over. Came out on the 15th of October from Noah Kuhn Games, self-published. Congrats on using your real name, if that is your real name, and it's free. So it's an art project. Unfortunately, I can't trust you, Noah. It's too bad, because this actually looks interesting. It's a little experiment I made with my very limited free time over the last month or so. Nice. I like that disclosure. One level, one objective, one ending. The game exclusively revolves around helping him. Noah, I would suggest you develop this idea further into an actual game that you would feel comfortable charging at least 99 cents for. Otherwise, you're I don't know. Fuck, I got to get out of here. Please help me. 19,283 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.